This is your girl, A Beautiful Day MUA, and I'm coming to you today with something that's very, very serious in the beauty community, and it's something that bothers a lot of women. And today I'm going to be talking about eyebrows. I was just happened to be blessed with extremely thick eyebrows. My eyebrows are very thick now, and before I had them done, they were about double the size. So they are very, very thick. I just inherited that from my different heritages on my father's side of the family. But at one point I had overplucked, I had overwaxed, and I didn't have as much fullness as I wanted, and I had some patches, which actually really bothered me. So I'm in the same boat as many of you who have had bad waxing, over threading, over plucking, over shaving. Yeah, some people actually have shaved theirs off, and then they've never grown back. But today I'm going to give you some tips on how to regrow your brows that actually work. The first thing I did when I wanted to regrow my brows, I don't know if I've said this on this channel, but my sister owns a hair salon, and she is a licensed cosmetologist and esthetician. The first thing she told me was that I needed to stop putting product on them, and then she gave me some at-home remedies for me to try. So the one thing that I did try, and it worked out pretty good, is almond oil. Almond oil is a natural moisturizing agent, and it actually has a growth, it kind of stimulates blood cells so that hair growth will start to occur. So each day what I would do is I had to grow my bangs out so that I would cover up some of my eyebrows and not have them so apparent that I'm filling them in, that I'm not filling them in, because she did not want me to do that anymore. So let me zoom in and I'll show you what I did. So each day I would just brush them up like this, so, and then I would apply the almond oil, and I did that, you know, maybe brushed them like 30 times or so. The same as you would if you were stimulating the follicles of your hair for your hair to grow. So I did that, and I found some success. Now she has recommended to other people who need just a little bit more help some products. So if the oil doesn't work and the stimulating with the brushing doesn't work, and the not applying product like pencils with a wax base, because that's actually going to clog up the pores and then I could grow, your hair is not going to grow as fast. If all of that fails, then actually a little topical solution that we know of called Rogaine actually does work on the eyebrows. You want to buy the formulation that's meant for men. The formulation that's meant for women is to treat scalp disorders that women have with premature hair loss and balding. So make sure that you get the men's solution, and all you're going to do is just take the cap of it, take a little small cap, pour some in there, and apply it with a cotton swab. So you'll apply a little bit and then you'll brush a little bit. So just make sure you do not get it in your eye or around any other surrounding areas, because it is a chemical and you just don't want any you know, interactions or anything like that. Well, that is as far as the home things that you could do, that you could just buy right over the counter and start utilizing. Another thing that I can recommend is to know exactly why your hair is falling out or why it's not growing back. Take a look at your diet. I mean, I hate to keep preaching about it, but everything kind of boils back to something we've either put in our bodies or taken out. So make sure that your diet is good. Make sure that you just haven't, you know, or if it came out because it's a medical treatment like chemotherapy, your doctor can recommend some products that'll help with the regrowth once you've gone through all of the radiation. So there are options for you. Now I'm going to talk about a few products that you can buy, and they range in price from about $20 all the way up to mega bucks, and those are eyebrow stimulators. Billion Dollar Brows, which is one of my favorite companies. I actually use their brow kit to shape my brows, and I also use their highlighting and concealer pencil to be my highlight every day. It's just whatever you see me with my makeup on. Since I've done my review on that product, that's what I'm wearing as my highlight. guaranteed. It's just an awesome product and I love it. So check them out. I mean, check that company out. Check them out. Check them out. But that company, they actually do produce a product for eyebrow stimulation. And then there's some others. I think it's Revita Brow. They have one, or Revita Lash. They have one for eyebrows. And then there's a numerous amount of other companies. I'll post a link that is a website for all things kind of beauty, and you could just go into their search engine, type in eyebrow regrow or eyebrow stimulator, and you'll find a ton of products. But they are very pricey, and you're looking at least 3 to 6 months before you see full growth of your eyebrows. It's not going to be like an eyelash stimulator because you haven't damaged your lashes, but your eyebrow is probably damaged. Some of the hairs may have been even ripped from the follicle, which means that it's below the surface and it's going to take a long time for you to see some growth. But in the interim, if you have to fill in, make sure that you use a powder. Even though I prefer pencil, the wax base of a pencil may be just a little bit too much. But if you do want a wax-based product, another company that I love, Christopher Drummond Beauty, he makes a wax-based brow definer. And this brow definer, it is wax-based, but it also has things that are good for you, like candelilla, castor oil, vitamin E, jojoba, all of those things. And it looks like this. So it's not going to be jet black. This one is in soft black. So if you want a jet black one, I would avoid it. Actually, too dark of a color up there when you're sketching, etching, drawing, or sculpting a brow. It's just going to be very, very harsh. If your own brows are darker, you can lighten them if you want, but just go ahead and stick with something just a little bit more neutral, and you should have beautiful brows. I hope this video is helpful for those of you all who are struggling to regrow your brows. Please keep a status report and let me know if any of these products are, you found success with any of them. Take care, and I'll talk to you all soon. Mwah. Smooches.